Leo, hey, all right. So I'm doing the videos this time in elemental order, so they'll be released that way. So fire signs first. Fire signs, fire signs. All right. Leo, so we're going to look at love, and then we are going to look at singles, and then after that we're going to do kind of like a money career type spread. So this will be relevant for now till the end of April, but it may come into play a little bit later, maybe a little sooner. We'll see what goes on. So let's take a look at love first, and we will see who you are dealing with in love, okay? Leos, who are Leos dealing with regarding their love situation, please? Who are Leos dealing with regarding their love situation? Who is Leo dealing with in regards to their love situation, please? April 22nd through the end of April 2019. Okay, all right. There we go. Okay, so they have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, go Leo. Let's see. Four of Swords at the bottom, Page of Wands, Three of Wands, Tower card. Okay, so Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups. So you have three tens. All right. So this person is definitely in like there's a definite like a new cycle going on here. All right, it's completely. I mean, there's three tens here. So there's something that this person's completed and they're moving forward. I believe they're moving forward towards complete like emotional fulfillment. All right, with the Ten of Cups, with the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, probably very introspective type person. You know, doing some sort of meditations, things like that towards that. Interesting. All right, where are we going with this? All right. Okay, all right. So I feel like just whoever you're dealing with right now in a love situation, I mean, they have the Ace of Cups, so you know there's a lot of love to be given there. It's overpouring. So, but there's that did not come easy, is what I see with the Ten of Wands. You know, but it's like they finally like left behind some sort of something they've been carrying with them for a really, really long time, okay? And like things have changed for them. They have the Wheel of Fortune now. So there's something that has changed with this person that is propelling them towards this emotional fulfillment. So let's see if that matches up with you and see where you guys are at. All right, Leo, where is Leo at? Okay, something fell out here. Ooh, a bunch, all right. Okay. So Leo, I see the Six of Swords. I'm going to give a different reading, but these fell out, so I will. Oh, yeah, and Leo card at the bottom. All right, let me take a look. Let me take these. I wasn't initially going to take them because it has the Three of Swords. So, but the thing is, with the Strength card at the bottom of the deck, I'm thinking yes. Empress card, Nine of Coin, Five of Cups. Okay, so you have the Six of Swords, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Two of Wands and the Three of Swords. So interesting, you know, they have two tens in the center, okay, some sort of completion, new cycle, and you have two twos in the center. So like you guys match up in that way. But they're different kind of scenarios. Okay, so I feel like Leo, like you're leaving behind something that you have been this caused you some like emotional strife, some emotional difficulties, things like that. A lot of communication imbalances and that just kind of screwed with your overall well-being. Okay, so but I feel like you're leaving that behind. So not necessarily the person or anything like that. That's possible. But it's more like the energy of that. Like you're really trying to move away from that. And with the Two of Cups and Two of Wands, I feel like you really feel like a good connection with this person. And you're seeing a very big, broader type picture with the Two of Wands. The Three of Swords makes me nervous because I feel like there's, I mean, it can be disappointment at times, but maybe there's a need for the Three of Swords kind of thing. So let me put a card on that first before I go too much further. Because I don't want to tell you about like this great love if you know if it's ending up in the Three of Swords. So let's see. What does Leo have? Three of Swords, please. Is this like a minor disappointment? Is this a big realization? Is this heartbreak, loss? What's going on? Why does Leo have the Three of Swords for April 2019? Okay, over the Nine of Coin. All right, so it could be, yeah, and the Five of Cups. Okay. But I do feel like there is something like coming in for you, Leo. We'll get to that in a second. So there might be a little bit of, this person might be married, is what I'm thinking with the Ten of Cups. So it's, but they're starting a new cycle. I don't know. I feel with the Three of Swords and the Nine of Coin, this is probably, I just don't see the situation expanding in the way you want it to right now. Okay, that with the energy that's going on, that doesn't mean it won't ever, but like right now, because with the Five of Cups, I tend to think of like third party situations a little bit. I don't really see any indication of that. So to me, it's because there's, I mean, we do have the Three of Swords, so it could be a third party situation. This could be your energy. So this could be you. You're okay, because like I don't feel devastation here, even though I have the Three of Swords and Five of Cups. Which it is feeling a little not good about things, right? But with the Nine of Coin though, I feel like you are comfortable with yourself. So like I don't feel like there's any energy here where like if things aren't working out with you guys that you feel like a lack of self-esteem, or because it's something you did, or like I feel like you feel fine, comfortable with yourself, like you have a good handle on the situation. Okay, but it is a single card. There is some sort of disappointment here, with the Three of Cups. Kind of it could be like regret, or because you may have like a choice with these two twos. But I mean, you do have communication coming in, and you have the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. So there is some sort of possibly apology coming your way. That could be like a something communicated via your knight, okay, or whatever gender you may be. That is some sort of apology, or it could just be some sort of newer romance kind of coming in that you started communicating with. Heavy water sign energy, going. But this person, with the King of Cups, I mean, this could be you too, because male, female, whatever. I don't know who I'm reading to necessarily. It's general. But either way, like there's a lot of love like communicated through this, okay? And it's sincere. It's all those types of things. Now you do have the World card and the Death card at the bottom here. So I do feel like this kind of matches up with these two tens up here. Like there's some sort of like end to a cycle here, but it's like being reborn into something else. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands not too far back, but there's a little bit of strife in between that, okay? Definitely some information with the Moon card, not too far too, that just hasn't really been communicated to you yet. So I would say be patient. It's just, I mean, the thing I will say is like if you're coupled up, like if you guys have been like a couple for a long time, then it could be, Leo, that you run into a situation where you do have like an important choice to make, because this person is like moving forward. There's something about like their cycle, their planetary cycle or what have you, that is propelling them towards some sort of journey now. okay? And maybe it just kind of doesn't match up with your energy right now. Like, you know, that happens a lot with couples, okay? But I do feel like you are moving forward too, okay? So you're actually ultimately moving, because the way I'm looking at the cards, theirs is way over here and yours is way down here. So you're actually moving, see how it's kind of angled upward? You're actually moving towards this as well. So you're moving that way, but there's just a different type of lesson that you're learning right now that than the other person, and they might not be matching up like timing wise for you guys. But there is love here. You have Ace of Cups, you have Two of Cups, you know, or they have Ace of Cups, you have Two of Cups, okay? So, I mean, eventually this will get on the same page. There could be something too for you, Leo, like about maybe somebody, you could have two people, you know, with this Two of Cups and this Two of Wands, all right? But one of these, I feel like you may, you know, kind of like regret, I'm thinking, with the Nine of Coin and the Five of Cups, okay? And the Three of Swords. There could be some sort of situation here that could brew into like a third-party situation, and you might feel like that was not like the best thing to do, okay? So that might not be a good choice. Especially because, you know, there's a king here. There's a King of Cups that is probably a better choice and that you communicate well with, you know, that sort of thing. And that's probably your significant other, you know, with the cups, okay? So, and like I said, there could be an apology or something, or travel coming up. There's a lot of travel cards here also, with the Death card, the Eight of Wands, and what was the other one? Oh, and the Six of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune on their side. So I'm not exactly sure like what the instance is, you know, I mean, there's so many different scenarios this could be, but I will say there is, like, you both hold love, you both hold sincerity. I feel like, Leo, you have a fairly big choice ahead of you. It may have something to do with travel with the Two of Wands, or just, it could be people. Or it could just be a choice about moving forward. Moving, you know, this person is moving and changing directions, and it could be just a choice about like kind of getting on board with that. Which, you know, sometimes our partners get on board with us, and sometimes we get on board with them, you know, and this might be one of those times where it's like your turn to get on board with them, possibly, you know, I'm talking about a healthy relationship here, okay? So like if you're in like a not so healthy relationship, you know, kind of thing, then, you know, I do see there could be some third party elements to this. But I feel like it's going to cause you the pain rather, you know, like than them. So you want to be very aware of that situation. You don't want to do that to yourself, right? And or if it's them having a third party situation, although I see no indication of that. But if it is, you know, if this is switched, again, you know, it's like it's just going to cause them pain, but that trickles to you, you know, so there's nothing positive about that. But for the most part, I mean, the cards are positive, and if for chance this person is married and it's just not working out, again, I feel like something will for you, because you have a cycle closing up here pretty soon too. All right, so you have some closure, possibly with a Scorpio with all these cups, okay? And you have like, but we still have cups. But it could, you know, it could be another water sign, or it could just be like an overabundance of love coming your way and communicating with you right now. Okay, so it looks good, even though I know those cards look scary. But I feel this is all propelling you forward towards something more meaningful. So within your relationship, if you have a good, healthy relationship, or if you don't have a good, healthy relationship, and this is just somebody that you're kind of seeing off and on for a couple years and it's going nowhere kind of thing, I think there's something about this that you're going to have some realizations around this time that's going to like kind of propel you forward and realize that this is what you want to. And it may not be, you know, even though you have feelings for this person, this may not be the one to be with to get that. So it could be that as well. All right, so let's look at single Leos and see what's going on with them. Single Leos. April 22nd through the end of April, please. For single Leos, give me some much needed advice for the single Leos out there. What's going on with them? Anything coming up exciting, interesting? Messages for single Leos. Single Leos. Messages for single Leos. Okay. All right. That's right. I'm doing a free form. All right. Got it. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. All right. So this may tie in a little bit to the first one. But wow. All right. So I mean, you have the 10 of coin at the bottom of the deck with your card, okay? So I think great stability is on your mind. I mean, that's what you want. I mean, you're single, right? And you're watching a singles reading. So obviously, you know, if we're watching singles readings, it's because we want to like connect with someone. We want to kind of have this like whole picture, right? It's like the stability, the love, the family included, you know, it's like kind of the whole picture, the home, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it's like you have a lot of like respect for this, you know, and you're willing to carry the responsibility for this. Like this is like what you want, right? But like it's like you're close, but there's just like there's something amiss is what's going on is what I see, because you have the 9 of Cups here, but it's like kind of sideways, okay? So it feels to me like you're kind of there, you know, on the right, like with what you want and what you're trying to manifest and that sort of thing. But there's something that's like a little sideways about it. Like something needs to, like I rarely ever go this route, okay? Because it's actually a romance card in one of these oracle decks, and like every time I get it, I just kind of like cringe. I gotta be honest, but it's coming to me now, so I'm gonna say it. But I feel like the thing "ask your angels" like came to mind. Okay, so that's not usually my MO, because I'm not, and not that I don't believe in angels or anything like that. It's just it just sounds so like corny. Okay, so it's not something I normally say. So that I don't normally say that, and it popped into my head is like something you need to ask your angels for guidance. There may be someone that can, you know, because it's funny because the angel card is pointed towards the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords may be your kind of angel guidance, all right? So the Queen of Swords is, you know, could have been an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in your life. But it would be somebody who's like an angel, you know, at this point, right? It could be like a mom even. But it's somebody who gives like really, you know, they could be alive too. Angels are amongst us, so, you know, but it's somebody who gives very good, clear, precise advice, okay? And the advice that they are showing you is the 8 of coin, which is about the only card that is almost upright, okay? Like all the other cards like came out weird and sideways. The 8 of coin is like almost upright. So it's the straightest card. Like it's like almost all the cards are like this, and the 8 of coin came out like that, all right? So I feel like she is pointing, you know, to this card, and it's also the highest one of the spread at the top. So I feel like it's saying like you guys need to kind of definitely like throw yourself into like works of passion, okay? Things that really have meaning to you. Now this could be your own personal work, or like job and career or whatever, what have you, or this could mean just working on yourself, you know, in general, but like the things that, you know, that you're passionate about. If you're passionate about working out at the gym, then, you know, make time to do that more. If you're passionate about your art, then throw yourself into your art and become like master at that first. That seems to be like what the advice is, you know, and I know like that's no, you know, I know the singles reading we want to read like, you know, okay, go out on Friday night and you're going to meet the one, you know, but I'm kind of not that kind of reader. So, you know, and, you know, really, I don't even know why I bother with putting dates on my things either, because really this is like forever, you know, kind of advice. It's not really for April. All right. But that's kind of what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like there's someone here who needs to kind of hear that message. That it's like, you need to like become master through discipline, lots of discipline, because that brings you the success that you need, the stability that you need, that is going to like put this Nine of Cups upright and bring the person, into being that you are looking for, because you're going to be in the position then to get your real match. Like right now, you might manifest somebody, but it's like, it's like this. But if you keep putting in this work, you might manifest like somebody that's like upright, and it's like the whole thing, right? Now you have the Seven of Swords over here way in the corner. It's kind of along the level of this stuff here. But I don't think it's like, it's not cheating or anything like that. It could be a little bit of, let's see. There's some sort of like maybe resourcefulness possibly that you can get from this. Let's see. But they're way out, like on the outer perimeter. All right, the Three of Coin and the Moon card just fell out over Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is kind of like your guidance. And again, I feel like it's sideways right now. Like it's not guiding you like the right way yet. Like it's not upright. But it's like if it is like a guardian angel or what have you, I do believe they are guiding you in the right way, and this was your guidance, what I told you. If this is just your guidance, I feel like it's just a little askew right now. But there is something definitely about working together with someone, but there's like this shadowy side to it. There's, maybe you're spying on someone with the Seven of Swords, like checking them out, checking their Facebook like every 2 seconds, or, something like that. Or maybe they're doing that to you, that could be too. But there's something like just about accepting that you work really well together, and this like shadowy, secrety stuff, like there's something here that needs to be like balanced, and yeah, especially like for you, yeah, for some sort of like beginning for you. All right, there's something about this could be somebody at work that you work with, because we have the Eight of Coin here also. And so like if you've been checking out somebody at work, or there's like this moon energy around it. There's some secrets about it, or maybe somebody's checking you out and it will be revealed soon, and then you'll have the Nine of Cups upright. That could be too. Or it could just mean that you need to like really kind of straighten out some things that are very heavy around the way that you work with this person. That could be too. There's a lot of different scenarios here. I was clarifying the Seven of Swords, but I think that kind of did. But it seems to be like not being a factor, and so much. That's what I like. Like it's kind of like it's going the other direction, and it's like way off on the side. So I feel like it's not like a huge factor. But let's see, and we'll look at the Nine of Cups for you guys too. Seven of Swords, messages for Leo, please. It could be for some of you that this, with Ace of Swords. So it could be for some of you that this is maybe somebody that you are involved with at work, or would like to be involved with at work, but there's something about them that you don't quite know, and it's like it might not be, all that you thought it was going to be. There might be something that you discover, like they're married, or they're gay, or they're this, or there's something like that could happen too. So with the Seven of Swords, I got the Ace of Swords. So I feel like this is really much better communication about something, or releasing the need to like keep tabs on the person, or like check up on them and see what they're doing. It's like because you're getting your confidence back. This could be like an ex, and like you're constantly checking, their Facebook or something to see, oh my God, are they dating somebody yet? Or, that kind of thing. But I feel like that's moving away with the Ace of Swords, because I feel like there's this like self-respect or something that you're building within yourself, this empowerment that you don't feel like you need to do that anymore. You have the King of Pentacles and the Magician and the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like things are going to be changing for you. This is my husband card a lot of times. So for you female Leos out there, I feel like if you let go of this, possibly that this will come in. Okay. So, and it kind of, like this is just it's just a little too sideways for you. Whatever is going on right now, that's the best way I can say it. It's like you need to get upright. You need to get upright and confident and secure and all those kinds of things, because this is what's waiting for you. It's like manifestation of like real love. And the King of Pentacles, like I said, for women out there, that's my husband card, has lots of potential, that sort of thing. Or if you are a male, then you're a male that is on top of your game. You are prepared. You are prepared to find the right relationship, to be a good husband to someone, or to be a good partner, whatever. It doesn't have to be marriage or what have you. And you're manifesting this amazing, you're allowing yourself to manifest like real sincere love. Okay. So I feel it's really, really good. It's a little odd reading. Sorry. Would you expect anything less from, behind the limb? All right. Okay. So career money spread. So I have a new spread that I'm doing, but I'm not super familiar with it yet. So I have it in front of me to refer to. I found it online. I wasn't just happy doing the Celtic Cross with the career spread. So I'm using this one. I just like it more, and but I will be referring to it quite often. So it's not that I just haven't used it enough to like feel confident that I've memorized all the positions and things. So I'll be looking at it a little bit from here and there. So I've tried it out a couple times, so on others, and it's been good. So we'll see. All right, so the career and money review spread. We are going to do that right now for Leo for April 22nd all the way through the end of April 2019. Please, what is going on with their career and money? Give us some advice cards in this realm, please. Realistic for the highest good for Leos out there. What is going on in regards to career and money for April 2019? Okay. Okay, so you have 2 pages, and you have the 8 of Wands, so there's definitely some activity and some possible stability coming in for you with the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. So I feel those are good signifiers that something is coming, because your overall outcome is the 8 of Wands, which is movement, communication, all those sorts of things. So the first position is your current financial situation. So you have the 7 of coin, not the best card, right? It's like, but it's a very common card, because I think in today's society, a lot of us have this card come up a lot, because it's a lot of work, putting a lot of effort into something, not really seeing like huge payoffs or dividends, but rewards, that sort of thing. Feeling like, oh my God, when does the payoff come? I just thrown myself into this. I put in so much work. I work so hard for the boss. They don't notice. It's like that kind of stuff, right? So that's the current situation. So not the most pleasant, but it's probably the most common. It's just like average. It's like where you are. But the thing is, it's like, just because it's the most common card and it's the most average card doesn't mean it should be. We shouldn't necessarily be having the 7 of Pentacles show up for everyone as like the average or the norm, because it's not the norm. That should, or it shouldn't be the norm, right? We need to like do things that are the work where it feels right, it's fulfilling, and that should be the norm. That would be nice. But okay, so position number 2 is where the sources of income will come from. Okay, something's coming quickly. All right, so there's a couple of offers coming in here, but you have the Knight of Swords, so it will come from some sort of like quick opportunity that is coming in. Let's see. I can go ahead and shuffle. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not feeling good about your current situation, quite frankly. Just the cards I keep seeing kind of flip by and stuff. And I feel like you might just be creating more of the same situation. Let me check your news coming in, your communication. I just think like right now, like I'm not feeling good energy about where you are right now in the scope of things. I don't think you're happy. I don't think, if you're working for someone else, I'm not sure if they're happy. I don't think you're seeing many rewards coming from like, because I don't think you're utilizing your true, your true knowledge, like your true skill, which is the case for most people. I mean, that's easy for me to say, right? It's like, well, what is my true skill? I get it. But I really feel that. Like, I really feel like you're not using the right power and the right skill. Okay, that's good. All right. Yeah, wow. Something needs to end here. There's going to be some information about something that's I mean, for some of you, it could mean a firing possibly down the road. Not necessarily, but if so, like, you're okay. Like, it's way for the better. Like, way for the better. Because you have two offers here. But for others of you, there's something like that. It could be, too, like, because the Seven of Swords I see sometimes in career spreads, it's somebody who's not super satisfied with their work, and so they are scoping out, like, on the down low, all kinds of other opportunities and things. So the way I would say with this is, if you are doing that, if you're looking for other opportunities, like you're currently employed but you're looking for other things, definitely with the moon card here, you need to keep this completely secret. If you're leaving, if you're putting in your resignation, whatever, I mean, it's okay to put in your 2 weeks notice or what have you. I mean, whatever needs to be done if you're, but listen to your intuition, because there's some sort of opportunity coming in here. But it requires that you don't like talk too much about it. You don't share it with all the other or your best friend, coworker, at lunch, and say, well, you know what, I'm really miserable here and I've been looking for other jobs on the side. Don't, just don't talk about it whatsoever, no matter how much you trust that person, how much, you're friends with them, what have you. Other aspects could be too, that there is something here that needs to end, for you. So that, but I feel like you intuitively would like, and quickly, like, because you're putting your work efforts into the wrong, like, zone. All right. And I feel like intuitively you will know this, and quickly you will act on that. And there's some things that you need to put an end to. And that's when I feel like this opportunity comes. And when we had like the king of something down there before, what was it? Oh, it was way back here. I don't know. I think it was like Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, Four of Wands, something like that. But I do feel there's like a better opportunity coming in for you guys. It just has to do with like a clean slate of some sort. So let me check out these other positions real quick. So opportunities to consider. Okay, so there's an opportunity to consider. Okay, that's what this position is, and it's the Page of Cups. All right, and how the opportunity will benefit you is the Page of Pentacles. So that's perfect, because the Page of Cups, it's something that you probably enjoy. It's more suited to you. Like, you might actually like this opportunity that comes. Now, also, this opportunity might come from a young person, or like, or youthfulness in some way. Like, something about youth gives you like this idea, okay? And then you study it a little bit and then realize that, wow, this has potential. Or it could be literally a young person. It could be like your son or your daughter. And, hey, mom, hey, dad, have you, seen this video on YouTube or something? And you're like, whatever. But it's like, it turns out to be like this, like, a great opportunity for you that you didn't like realize, that it's like, oh my God, that's it. I found my calling, or, it's something like that. But you might have to study it a little bit more. But it's like going to really like kind of open up something for you, some sort of opportunity that makes you feel sort of like you know you're gonna have to take a leap of faith on this one, but it also kind of feels like fresh and new and adventurous and not this, and it leads to stability. Okay, so I just feel like it's something that involves youth in some way, or it's just something that it could be something that you loved when you were younger. Like for instance, if you in high school, if you took a photography class and you really liked it, you know, but you kind of over the years, you know, took your job as an accountant and kind of forgot how much you liked that for, you know, it's maybe remembering that as something that you loved, you know, and then, okay, well, obviously you're gonna have to study it a little bit more because photography's changed since, you know, I don't know, 1980, whatever, you know, so, yeah, depending on your age range. So I feel like it's something like that, all right? But there is something new and adventurous waiting for you. I feel like this energy, it needs, but I also feel like it stems from you. You know, I feel like you need to like charge in, like the knight is charging with a freaking sword, like a bat out of hell, you know, to you know, to say no to this, no more of that, you know, no more of that kind of laboring away, unhappy and unfulfilled. And you know, but it's got to be like your intuition and breakthrough that brings you to that. And as soon as it happens, you need to act quickly. That's what I feel like. You really have to act quickly. I really feel a lot of you will be leaving a situation. And again, I say keep it on the down low. And if it's not the actually, okay, I'm gonna rephrase one more thing too. It might be, now that I'm seeing this, it might not be the job that you're working at currently that you have to keep on the down low, that you're looking for other things. What you need to keep on the down low is whatever this idea is, or this venture, or this new opportunity that has come to you that is going to require you to take that leap of faith. That is what you need to keep secret and keep on the down low. Don't tell any of your coworkers, don't tell any of your friends, even at this point. I mean, unless you like have this amazing relationship with someone like that knows how to encourage you rather than discourage you, you know, do not share this information. Okay, that's really important, like super important. And not because it's such a like amazing idea that like they'll steal it or something like that. It's not like that. It's just that I feel like their feedback, even if it seems positive, might not be, you know, and it might keep you from venturing, because I feel like you, Leo, have this like little opportunity here, and it may extend. You know, this might not just be for April, you know, but when it hits you, you'll know. All right, and then you'll know that you need to act quickly, and that this is an opportunity for you, and that you will love it. But you do need to study some things a little bit more about it, but you're going to enjoy it. And there's some sort of communication coming in for you pretty quick, I would imagine, that will kind of spur this along. And it could come from someone youthful. And when I say youthful, I mean like youthful, like a kid. I know that sounds strange, or like 18, you know, something like that. All right. So yeah. All right. Okay. Strange readings for Leo, as usual. If you guys liked your video, you know, maybe consider subscribing. I do like every 10 days throughout the month, and I do kind of daily-ish love readings only, like just about love. I do those about every other couple days. I also go live and do like free one-card tarot. I do that anywhere from once a week to more. And I just post a lot of random weird videos too. So if that's something you're into, you know, I'll ask that you might subscribe and support my channel, which is behindthelimb.com also is my website, or here on YouTube. All right, thanks. Bye.